Hello, and welcome back to my channel. This is video number 2 on the series about books and perfumes and scent. But in this case, it's actually a magazine that I discovered through two beautiful ladies in YouTube. They talk about this magazine. And this magazine feature different people or different authors and writers that write about perfume and scent and their experience. It talks about a little bit about travel. So the first volume that I actually ordered is this one here. And the name of it is The Scent Strip. I highly recommend it. And also on the website, they sell perfumes. So I ordered a perfume. However, I'm not going to talk about the perfume here because it's from video number 3 that also is about perfume and books and how it related, but I'm waiting for one more book to arrive so I can make that video. But in the meantime, I got inspired by the second volume of this magazine, The Scent Strip. And what I noticed, it has it's a beautiful magazine, and it has different articles about scent and travel. And you know, the cool thing about it is that she put a thank you with a note, a thank you note from a page of a book. And also, I recently, as I was looking through it, it has, let me see if I can find it. I know I kept it here, so I wanted to show you. It has right here, look it, like I didn't even know it was here, like a scented like a strip for to experience a scent. How cool is that? But what really got me inspired to make this video is the first article that I read in the magazine, which is a spotlight of a scent, the scent spotlight, they call it, this section. And this lady, which is also has an Instagram channel, and I don't know if she has a YouTube channel, but the name of the channel that she has on Instagram is A Sniff Before I Sleep. What a name, so cool. And she talks about in this article about a visit on a paper and art and craft and painting studio, which is right here. And the scents they evocate and the smells and the creativity and everything. And I believe it was in Italy too, if I'm not mistaken. The city, yeah, I think it was in Italy. I don't know if it was in Florence or in Rome, or one of the two. But it reminded me in my travel when I went to Italy as well. And I entered it was like a paper, they sell paper, and the scent, it was just beautiful. But in any case, so she talks about 3 different scents. One is a candle, and the other 3 are, one is a candle, one is a perfume, and the other 2 is just a description of the scent that she was experiencing during this visit. And what really got me thinking, and I will put everything in the description, what really got me thinking is the scent of paper, ink, pencil shape, and all of that, which I'm a huge fan of that. And I know it sounds weird, especially when you're describing a perfume that it smells like pencil shape, but it's very alluring. But it ties with the article. That kind of scent is very reminiscent of art and craft and painting store, and sometimes a bibliothèque, like a library, but not necessarily. It's more like a bookstore, but a place where they sell paper. So in here, I have a few that are inspired by that scent profile. And I'll start with the most obvious one, which is Papier by Diptyque. And I'm not 100% sure if this is going to be like a permanent collection that they have, or it was a limited edition. So that I don't know. But in any case, and they also have another one that I finished that is ink, and I put a picture somewhere here. That one, I personally like, when it comes about the candle, I like that one better than papier. But papier, yeah. And, ooh, it's powerful. This one, this one is a beast. Like, I mean, I light it up, but I have to light it up in a big room because otherwise it gives me a headache. Yeah, and I put the notes somewhere here so you guys have an idea. And like I said, like I always say, notes can only tell you so much about a scent. You have to experience it. But if you like the scent of paper, this is the one. And the inspiration behind it is super cool. So I have the candle. I also used to have the ink candle, which also was an inspiration of the writing and all that. So I have also the limited edition. I think this one was a limited edition, the All Papier by Diptyque. And this one I haven't used it a lot because I'm still working on this one as well. But the box on the limited edition was so cool, so I ordered it too. So let's move on. The other ones that to my opinion, they inspire the theme of paper. It might not. So my first experience with Fleur de Pas, always also by Diptyque. It was a few years back when I used to travel for work. I used to go to New York every year for a trade show. And I remember going to, I believe it was Saks Fifth Avenue, if I'm not mistaken, one of those two. Saks Fifth Avenue or Nina Market, one of those two, but I think it was Saks Fifth Avenue. And they had this one in display, and that I never tried it before, and I tried it, and I really like it. However, I bought it around on the spot because I really like the scent. And to me, it smelled like pencil shape at the beginning. I mean, it's weird to say. Let me spray it. But the first time, and this is a brand new bottle actually. I just opened it last night. Oh my God, it's so good. To me, at first, okay, so I brought it home, and true story, when I tried it at home, I don't know what it was, but I didn't like it. It's weird, scent is so mysterious in a way. It can take you on a journey. And I didn't like it. I'm like, oh, I made a wrong purchase. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to leave it there and revisit it later. And that's what you need to do sometimes. Sometimes either it's not love at first sniff, or you revisit it later and you don't like, or you love it and then all of a sudden you don't like it. And some you love it and you love it forever. I don't know. But scent is so cool because it takes you on a journey, and you kind of like experience scent depending on the stage on your life that you are and how mature your nose is and all that stuff. But this one, to me, at the beginning, has a pencil shaped type of scent. It's beautiful. I have the entire collection. So if you are in the fence of buying, I highly recommend it. So I have the body lotion, but I also have the body cream. Now, totally honest, it's beautiful and you can layer. But, however, I wouldn't, would I repurchase the body cream and the body lotion? No. Would I repurchase the perfume? Yes. And actually, they just came out with I think the Eau de Toilette, because this is the Eau de Parfum. I think they have the Eau de Toilette. I'm gonna order it because I want to experience it too. Moving on, the other one that also kind of reminisces of the theme of paper and paint and arts and craft is Chanel 18. Now, this is, to my opinion, is a little challenging to wear because it's sharp. And I will put the notes somewhere here according to the website. Now, this one here, let me spray it. I'm gonna smell like paper. Oof, yeah, this is this is powerful. It's very hard to describe, but to me, It's a combination of pencil shaving and paper. But the paper is like an antique paper. One paper that been there like for a long time, but not in the bad way. Yeah, but this one is beautiful too. I keep forgetting I have it, and normally I layer this. Oh my God, now it's developing so differently. Wow. You see, that's why with scent it's so different. Like every time that you spray it, some perfumes you experience them differently. I don't know. Today was a very hectic day at work, so maybe my senses are like so alert because I was so busy today. But it's very good. It's very good. Not a lot of people talk about Chanel 18, which is from the private collection. But moving on to another candle that is, I don't think they make this design. This one was limited edition. However, I'm almost positive they still make the candle itself, but not in this design. And it's in collaboration to Flavor Paper. And as the name is stated, yeah. Now, the difference between this candle and the packaging is just amazing. Look at this. It's the toile. The toile that I love. And I think that's New York back in the days, if I'm not mistaken. And it says right here, what? The savor of flavor. Interesting. And I will put the note somewhere here. But let's take a moment to appreciate the base. Look at how beautiful it is. This one will stay with me. Ooh. Well, not if I break it, like forever. Look at how beautiful. Oh my gosh. Now this one here. Okay, let's take a second here. This one here is a paper, but in a creamy way. I don't know if it makes sense, but to me, that's how I experience it. And it's smoky as well. But not the smoke that like a fire smoke. It's a very creamy smoke. Now, what I picture with this is a beautiful library where they sell not only beautiful notebooks, but also like some kind of like perfumes inside too. One of those independent bookstores, they have like this beautiful building, and it's like an old building, but at the same time they have like the lighting is like muted, and I don't know, that's what I picture. Oh, it's so good. This scent is so good. If you still can get it, like even with a different base, get it. And the cool thing about it has the hot dogs here from New York. But who cares? It's so gorgeous. I love this base. It's so beautiful. But moving on. So this one. Now, the other ones that I wanted to show is also Chanel. And it's a perfume. It's 19 Poudre. Now, this is powdery. I know it's powdery. Let me spray again. I know this is powdery. However, when I first spray it, to me, and this is Poudre, not just 19. I think that is one that is 1919. To me, this one has at the beginning like a little bit of pencil shade with paper tones to me. For some reason, yeah. But like I said, it's, perfume is very subjective for everybody. But oh my God, but it's also, oh, it's so good. Oh my gosh. Sometimes that's why I love making these videos, because I revisit my perfumes and I fall in love with them again. This one is powdery, but at the same time, that paper, I think it's called paper mache. That's what it reminds me of. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. Okay, moving on before this video gets too long. There is another one. This one here, this candle, that I buy candle elsewhere, and they make candles that are inspired by different moments. And this one, believe it or not, is inspired by the bodega. No, what's the name of it? Hold on. Well, actually, now that I'm reading, so it's a Landmark newspaper. So, okay, the notes are so crazy. So, Landmark newspaper, okay, that makes sense, right? That's what I got inspired by it. And also, it has hairspray, metals, steam, musk, and oh, it's supposed to inspire after it rains in New York. How it will smell. Now, I don't know about that because New York can be very not clean. Let's put it that way. But this is what is supposed to inspire. They're supposed to be the inspiration. But the notes are so unique. Super cool. And then it's supposed to inspire the bodega flavor, rush hour, grit, youth, possibility, morning, light. Oh, okay, cool. No. This is so cool. I'm just reading this part. Okay, in any case. So then chain link. I don't know. It's just, it's a unique candle. Let's put it that way. It's very good too. It's a unique, it's a newspaper in New York for sure. But moving on, I don't know how to explain it every other way. What I highly recommend is check out the notes, and I will put it somewhere here so you guys can read it. They're different, and I totally forgot about the notes. They are so cool. Different, definitely. And then I have two more, I believe. Okay, yeah, two more. One is by Dusita, and this is a hair and body mist. Now, for some crazy reason, this one also, I'm spraying everything. I'm gonna smell like paper. Yes, this inspired like paper. Yeah, paper and pencil shape, but in a green way, in a greenery type of way. Oh, it smells really good too. It's green, definitely. Yeah, the color is perfect for this. Now, this one is not as strong whatsoever, so you have to spray a lot. Now, will I purchase it again? No. I just wanted to try it. It's beautiful. Sometimes I wear this to the gym. And last but not least, I think that's all I have. Sometimes I look around to see if I don't forget anything. Last but not least is this one by Arquis, which is the Architect Club. Now, this one here, I'm going to be completely honest. I didn't like it. And I'm so glad I got the travel size. Now, this one, I guess, is inspired by the Architect Club where they got together, I believe. But to me, it doesn't, let me spray it again. I'm not a big fan of this scent. So bear with me when I'm trying to describe it. And I will put the note somewhere here. I guess it smells like paper. You know, if I trying to translate exactly how it smells, I guess when you see paper magazines in a waiting room or in the lounge area, that will be it, for sure. That will be it. That will be, yeah, in a sophisticated way, but not the type of sophisticated way that I like anyways. I'm not a big fan. I'm glad I ordered just the travel size. As you can tell, it's almost all full. I was not impressed at all. But again, just for the sake of this video, yes, it inspires some kind of paper. All right, well, that's it. Hopefully you like this video. I'm gonna continue because this is super cool. Not only I revisit all the perfumes that I like this candle. I forgot how cool it is, the notes, and I will put the notes somewhere here. But I love it because I rediscover what I already have, and it's super cool. And the inspiration behind it, you know, you will be amazed of how you gather inspiration from other writers and just anything. I know this is not a book, but sorry, this is not a book, but again, it reminded me when I was reading about, yeah, there is the same profile about paper and pencils and paint and brushes and things like that. All right, well, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye now.